Alright guys, welcome to another video. What we have here is a Samsung A53. We are going to replace the screen. As you guys can see, the whole screen have lines and is malfunctioning. Stay tuned for the video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you get notification on future videos. Thank you. On this case, we were able to get the original screen. We get what we call a service pack. When you see this type of screen online for sale, service pack, that's an original screen straight for the Samsung manufacturer. That's the model of the phone, as you guys can see, A53 5G. Let me tell you about the back of this phone. Is made out of plastic, so we're going to pry this back just by using a razor blade or one of those guitar pick that you have. If you have a maybe heat gun or a blow dryer, you can use it, maybe warm this a little bit, and it's gonna be easier to remove. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this without heat or anything, and let's see how it goes. Maybe it works even better. So let's go ahead and start with one corner right here. I see it's not giving me too much fight, so I think it's gonna be easy to remove this back. As you guys can see, I'm gonna just prying this off. Nice, it's coming apart. See, you can do it even without the heat. Sometimes I use the heat on these ones, but I said let me test it like this, so maybe I can give you even a better video that if you don't have those heating elements, heat gun or whatever, you can still get this repair done. As you guys can see, be careful right here. You see I pull and there is a cable right there, so be careful when you're using a razor blade or something else, or even pulling it, you can break that cable. That's an antenna inside this phone. All right, we're gonna be pulling up. There is nothing to break here. We don't have cables or any fingerprint attached to the back of this phone, and it's coming out just very good, very nice. See, let me see that right there, and boom. That's how you remove, that's how you basically open the back cover on the A53 5G. Let's continue the video. All right, let's put that on the side, and now we have a bunch of screws. All right, we have a bunch of screws and we're gonna remove them all. All right, and that is the last screw, and now we're gonna remove these plastic covers, just that these are holding down on the motherboard and the one and the bottom to the charging port. So just remove it like that, very easy. I'm gonna just get in there in the middle, and this is gonna basically just come off like that. All right, now we gain access to the battery. First thing we do is unplug that cable. At this point, if you haven't removed your SIM tray out of this phone, it's a very good time to do it. So just grab it. Where is the, okay, we have it right here. The SIM tray, where the SIM card is, it needs to come out. You just put it on the side. Okay, and now we are going to remove a single screw holding down the whole motherboard. There we go. And also we have two screws holding down the charging port right here on the bottom. This phone has a fingerprint on the LCD. As you guys can see, the fingerprint is right like through the LCD. And how they do that, they have this little sensor over here, literally connected to the charging port. So let me grab another tool right here and pry this motherboard off. I need to remove that motherboard out of the frame. Okay, we're just gonna pull it like that. I'm not gonna unplug anything right here. I'm not gonna unplug anything but this single cable right here. because that's the LCD cable. I mean, this cable right here, that cable is the LCD. We need to literally remove it because it's like kind of glue to the charging port. Just lift it. It's held by some adhesive. As you guys can see, the adhesive is right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug the fingerprint and I'm gonna gently pull it really gently. It's held by some adhesive also right there, and put it on the side. And with the same thing with my tool, I'm gonna lift the charging port and it's gonna come right off. And I'm gonna just go and even brush this charging port. I see it's really dirty. Maybe I give it a better cleaning later. Let me just grab the whole piece. So you guys can see it's a whole piece with the motherboard stick together with the charging port, one single cable. I like to leave it like this because sometimes these phones are not made durable. Like, believe me when I tell you, you unplug this cable, by just unplugging it, many people have had issues right here, issues right there. So I recommend you to keep this in one single piece, just for your safety. Okay, let's put that on the side also. And now we end up with this phone. We have the battery and we have the ear speaker. I believe that's the ear speaker. And we have the vibrator. So let's remove those. I'm gonna use the heating mat for this because this battery, they come like super glued. Many people told me on the comments down below, like on phones, then I did videos like, wow, that I pierced the battery. Please don't use any sharp end objects to try to pry this battery off. Let me show you how I do it. Okay, so I have my heating mat over here. I'm gonna put it where? Okay, right there. Let me plug it in. I was not expecting to even use this, but anyways, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn it on, and you can, like I said before, you can use like a heat gun or any hair dryer or so. I'm gonna let this heat up. Meanwhile, I have this alcohol dispenser. You can get one of these. I might leave a link. Let me know if you guys need stuff like this for your repairs, because I might leave all these links down below, but just let me know. I don't want to put a bunch of links that things you don't need. All right, like I said, I have this alcohol. I have like pure alcohol right here, and I'm gonna apply a little bit on the sides, so like there and right here. I'm not 100% sure if this phone is being done before. Kind of looks like it's been done before. I'm not 100%. Yeah, now then I see it. I think this is a refurbished one. Okay. Since this phone, I think, is previously being like rebuilt or is refurbished, this battery is probably just come out really easy. But let me tell you something. These usually don't come out like that easy. There we go. But that's how I do it. I heat it a little bit. I put some of the alcohol, and that's gonna get the battery loosened. And if you order the part and it don't come with the ear speaker, because usually don't come with this ear speaker, that would be an extra. You have to remove it. So you guys can see, you gotta do this to remove the ear speaker. Make sure don't cut the cable. That's the ear speaker. And we have the right here we have our oops, where is I was looking for my tweezers. Here we have the vibrator that we're gonna need it also. There we go. Nice. Now we have this screen is empty. This screen is empty. I recommend you to order this part like this. It's not gonna cost you a lot more, and it's gonna be a better installation, especially if you order something like this. Like I said, the service pack, it's just a plus for not much money. Okay, so we have this. I'm gonna remove that, and that's the ear speaker. This one came with the ear speaker, so you can maybe save this one for a faulty one. If you have problems in the future, you can, wow, that's just an extra part that we have. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab my vibrator and install it in there. That's the good thing when you purchase this part like so. It's more like a public friendly installation, I could say like that, because they comes with the new buttons. It's just nice. It's just nice. It's a good part to install. Okay, and now basically all we gotta do is grab this chunk of technology that we have here. That was a weird name to call it, but anyways, we're gonna grab this and you're gonna lay this right here. Okay, and even before we I put the charging port there, I'm gonna grab my battery. It has some adhesive from before. I like to remove all adhesive if it's like kind of bumpy. Woo! That flied away. If it's kind of bumpy, I like to remove it. I grab the battery and I'm going to put some double-sided tape. We need that battery to stay right there, not moving around. So I'm gonna grab some double-sided tape and put it right there. So 2 pieces is enough. If you choose to put more, you're welcome to do it, but 2 pieces is enough. Okay, and I'm going to just put my battery right there. There we go. Why these pieces keep coming in there? All right, and I'm gonna push it. Now I can put my charging port. Why we did that? Because the cable is on top of the battery. Don't leave this cable on the bottom of the battery. You're gonna damage this cable. The cable goes on the top. If you rewind the video, you're gonna find out. All right, now we push our charging port in place. That's it. Charging port is in place. We grab the screws. There's 2 screws holding this charging port. If you do remember, a few minutes ago we took them out. That's it. 2, and we have 1 for the motherboard that goes right in the middle. Right there we go. Make sure that motherboard is sit nice and tight over there. So if you forgot where the screw on the motherboard goes, I always show you guys. You can put the plastic and you can find out which hole doesn't go on the plastic but is on the motherboard. In this case, you see right there, we have a screw. All right, I think we're done, and we're going to connect this cable right here. It has a little adhesive, as you guys can see. We peel it off. We be really careful peeling off that adhesive, and we're gonna bend that cable back like that. And now we have our cable right there, and we're gonna connect it. Make sure it's connected nice and tight. Just put those cables in the opening on the side so they don't gonna be just wiggling around inside this phone. And I think we're pretty much almost done on this phone. Don't forget the fingerprint. That is your fingerprint. Don't forget to plug it back in place right there. Okay, now we connect the battery. Now that we connect the battery, we can go ahead and test our part. And see if we got rid of all those lines that we had before. Let's just see. I mean, we can tell there is no lines anymore. And look how beautiful that screen is. Wow, this phone is really nice. I like these models, like the A50. Now this is the A53. It's just a great screen. It's a great product for less than what the main Galaxy line, like the Galaxy S23, goes for. It's a premium. I could tell this is a premium device. Even the frame, I think, is made out of hard plastic or sort of things. But overall, this is a premium device. a lot more better. A lot more better. I mean, it's reflected on the price, and it's a lot more better than like the A03s, A4, even the A14. It's not a match with this phone. Okay, this is taking a little longer to turn on. Let's see. Let's just wait then. Nice. This phone is from Cricket. Okay. Nice. This is not a sponsor video. Anyways, okay. It's turning on. It's working fine. I see. Let's test the camera on this one. I like the colors. It really give me like very beautiful colors. Some of the Samsung cameras has like some incredible colors. The saturation is really strong on this one. As you guys can see, that red, that yellow. All right. This phone is working completely fine. Let's put the plastics back, holding down the motherboard. First one, I'm gonna put the one on the top. Just push it in place. It's gonna do some clicky noises, and I'm gonna put the screws back in. At least one to hold it down. The one on the bottom. Let's do it. There we go. And now all we gotta do, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. All we gotta do is we're gonna put all these screws back in the phone. Let's go. All right, that's the last one. And now I'm gonna put back the SIM card before we forget that very important step. There we go. SIM card is in. And I'm gonna just clean the charging port a little bit with some alcohol, and this is gonna dry. You gotta always, when you clean this one with alcohol, and you have to wait. Sometimes don't just go and plug the charging port. I advise you that just wait maybe 1 hour or so when it's really nice and dry to charge your phone. Okay, so this one is basically done. This repair is basically done. All we have is the back of the phone, the back cover. Like I said, I always like to clean the customer's phone, make it look the best. Imagine somebody work on something on your house or so, and they leave you a mess. You probably don't go back to that same people. All right, so it's looking pretty good. There is adhesive here, I can tell. But I'm gonna apply also some B7000. I always like to apply these after I finish a repair, especially on these plastic back covers. It's just give them a little better sealed. But this one is not gonna be water proof or water resistant, whatever. But it just help. There you go. Just drop it on top. Nice and seal. This one has adhesive, so we're not gonna even need to put the clamps. But if your phone came out different than this one, I recommend you to use the clamps. There you go. Clean it up. Bumper the phone a little bit. That's it. And that's it, guys. See, you can see a signal right there after we put the SIM card. Like I said, if you are going to, if you don't have a adhesive, or the back didn't have adhesive, put some clamps, put some weight, put some rubber band like this. I give you options. I give you options. And just make it stay there until you finish, you know. Just make it stay there. Don't rush it. And there we go. This repair is been done while you sitting in your couch. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope this video helped you to fix your Samsung A53 5G. I'll see you back in the next video. Of course, I'm trying my best to bring you more videos every single time. So this is why please help me subscribing and giving a like on my videos. And I hope you stay well. Watch yourself until the next one. I hope to see you the next time. Bye.